Mike Sports Vibes. Thank you for vibing with me. This is the game preview between the mighty Minnesota Vikings versus the Jacksonville Jaguars, Week 10. Now, look, all I got to say, let's just keep it all the way 100 with all the Minnesota Viking fans, right? Keep the wins coming. That should be the slogan for the mighty Minnesota Viking fan base. If you are listening to this video, put in the comments, keep the wins coming, because there's no excuses. We should obliterate the Jacksonville Jaguars because they're not good. Let's just keep it real. And honestly, before I start really getting into it and I talk that talk, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like button. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game. But man, just talk about the Jacksonville defense. And then I'm going to talk about their offense as well. But in total defense, they're ranked 31, right? The overall record for the Jacksonville Jaguars, even though I don't really care about record because at the end of the day, it's any given Sunday. But like I said earlier in the video, no excuses, right? They're giving up, on average, y'all, 389.3 in yards a game. Now, man, if they're giving up that on average, and look, they're only second in the whole NFL in giving up touchdowns. They gave up 30 touchdowns this season, and they're only second to the Panthers. So the Panthers defense is trash as well. Look, I'm not trying to come at them all like that, but I got to keep it real. And sometimes the truth be hurting people, but I got to keep it real over here. That's why I feel like there should be no debate. We going into Jacksonville, we should definitely dominate them in every facet of the imagination. Am I overrating the Vikings? I don't think I am. I think the Vikings could go into Jacksonville and get a dub. And let's give the final score prediction. Final score prediction will be, let me get a 30-piece nugget. So I'm going to say a 35 to 21. I think we might give up some points because I feel like the Jacksonville Jaguars offense is all right. But I had to get that out the way real quick. No matter what, we're going to win this game. But let's talk about some other things on their defense, right? They're ranked in passing defense. They're ranked 31 out of 31 teams, giving up 264 yards a game. So Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison and TJ Hawkinson should be on point, y'all. Brandon Powell, Sherfield, everybody it should be, you get a pass, like Oprah Winfrey used to say when on that show, when Oprah Winfrey show, right? That's what it's called. When she was saying, you get a car. That's how it should be in this game. Sammy D, I'm calling you out, my brother. No turnovers, man. Throw the ball to your teammates, not to the other team. Because the last few weeks, you've been jacking some things up. And look, man, it starts with you. I understand the scripted plays sometimes don't work, or the unscripted plays sometimes don't work, but you got to be more accurate with your passes, my brother, because we know the potential and you're having a great season overall, but I need you to keep being consistent on third downs. I need you to keep being consistent on taking care of that football. Can I talk that talk, y'all?
Talk that talk.
It should be an easy game, y'all. It should be a feast, a Thanksgiving feast, y'all, when it comes to our offense versus their defense. There's only a couple of players, right, on their defense that I'm like, all right, they got some good players. But as a unit, they're not good. So they got that bull, and he's leading their team in sacks, I believe. Josh Hines-Allen, defensive end, number 41. Look out for him because he can definitely wreck the game. But I feel like our offensive line, even with a new left tackle and Cam Robinson doing the dang thing, he's going to hold his ground. He's going to do his thing. The interior offensive line has to definitely step their game up. I'm going to think optimistic, and I'm going to think like this. They're going to be on point. We know Brian O'Neill's going to do his thing. But that guy right there, number 41, is a problem. Let's keep it all the way real. And they also have a safety named Andre Cisco, number 5, in their secondary. He's okay. I'm just going to give him an okay. They got I believe he's a rookie, Jordan Jefferson, defensive tackle, 316-pound monster. He's having a pretty good season for his rookie year. And they also have a corner named Ronald Darby. Now, look, he's going to get cooked all day in the secondary. Everybody on this defense is going to get cooked. Even that guy, Josh Hines-Allen. He's going to get cooked as well. We're going to run all over him. We're going to do our thing. The Russian defense, stopping the run, they like average. But everything else, they're ranked number 31. Third down defense. Let's look at their third down defense. They're giving up third downs left and right. You know what I mean? You got a 69.7% chance of, hold on. No, that's not that. The red zone defense. You got a 69.7% chance of getting a touchdown when you get to the red zone. So we should be able to finish when we get that close to the end zone. When it comes to their third down defense, they're ranked number 30th, man. We should be on point. This should be one of those games where we should have no debate. Kevin O'Connell, please, man. I said it in the last video. I'm gonna say it again. We need you to step your game up. Now, when it comes to the defense versus the Jaguars offense, they do got a quarterback named Trevor Lawrence. I'm not gonna come at the ball. I think he's a talented quarterback, to keep it real. I think he's actually pretty good. I just think he's on the wrong team. Now, if he was on the Vikings, I think he would be outstanding. But he's on the wrong team. I always say that about certain players. Like some people be writing off players like, oh, he's a bust. He's not that good. It's really who drafts you. It really is developing. It's really what talent you have around you. There's so many different factors that factor in if a player is going to be successful or not. And I just feel like they just haven't built around him good enough. But he's going to get shut down by the Brian Flores defense. Can I talk?
Talk that talk.
I'm getting hyped just thinking about it, y'all. I just feel like Brian Flores is going to make this man throw some more interceptions. He threw for 6 interceptions so far this season. He has 11 touchdowns on this season. He has 2,004 passing yards, but I don't really care all about that. I'm just telling y'all that he ain't a bad quarterback. It's just he on the wrong team. They do have a good running back, though. You know what I mean? His name is Tank Bigsby, I think. That's how you say his last name. He is leading their team in rushing with 515 rushing yards, 4 touchdowns, and his average per rush is 5.5. He is a good running back. But like I said, I always say this in like every video. If you can make these quarterbacks one-dimensional, there's only like one quarterback that there's nothing you can do to stop when it comes to, like you can stop one thing, but he's going to obliterate you on another thing, meaning you can't stop that quarterback. And his name is Patrick Mahomes, right? He's the best player in the NFL, best quarterback in the NFL right now. But other than him, man, bro, you stop the run game and make some of these quarterbacks one-dimensional, it's a wrap almost pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So shut him down. They do have I believe he's a rookie, Brian Thomas Jr., wide receiver. He's leading his team in receiving yards with 595 yards. He has 5 touchdowns on the year. I like Thomas Jr., man. I like Brian Thomas Jr. I think he's a good, talented, young wide receiver. But he's going to get shut down by Byron Murphy. Shout out to Byron Murphy, man, because Byron Murphy, for me, let me give him applaud because, you know what I mean? I was coming at him. Yes, man. I got to give him some credit, man. And the horn, man. Let's go, man. Let's go, baby. Skol to the bowl. We about to get this dub, y'all. We about to get this dub. So I have to give credit to Byron Murphy because he got that interception against the Colts. Joe Flacco couldn't do nothing on that one drive. I think that was the last drive of the game for the Colts, I believe, when he got that INT. So shout out to Byron Murphy. I think Stephon Gilmore's going to do his thing. I think Harrison Smith is going to do his thing in the secondary to shut down their wide receivers. And when it comes to the defensive line, I just need you to just ball out. Tillery, I'm going to call you out specifically. I haven't been seeing you doing a lot lately, man. I need you to do more. When it comes to the defensive tackles, Harrison Phillips, you're one of my favorite players on the team, bruh. I need you to really do your thing, man. Stop that run. Everybody, all hands on deck, linebackers, everybody. Josh Metellus, stop letting people drag you. Don't let the ball carrier drag you. Get them on the ground. I need everybody to step their game up. Andrew Van Ginkel. I don't know if Blake Cashman's going to play. Ivan Pace Jr. Whoever is playing on the defense, y'all got to do a lot better when it comes to tackling and getting after Trevor Lawrence, man. I need a Jonathan Grenard sack. I need a Patrick Jones sack. I need some sacks in bunches. And if you don't get the sack, I need you to apply that pressure to him so he's not sitting in the pocket, looking around, looking pretty. I don't want him looking pretty. I want his uniform. I don't want him to get hurt, but I want his uniform to be dirty. Meaning I need him on the ground a lot more times than not. I don't want him just sitting back and completing passes all day on day. Let's go, Vikings. Brian Flores is about to bring the schemes that's going to destroy their offense in general. I'm that confident we will win this game. We will be 7-2 after this week. And let's go, Vikings. Get hype. What's the schedule, man? I don't know what the schedule is. I know we got the Titans next. I know we got the Cardinals. I know we got the Bears. We got to get these wins. That's all I got to say. Leave in the comments below and let me know how you feel. And as always, have a good day and God bless. I'm out.
Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. Yeah. Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go.
I really do this.
I'm a hybrid fan. I'm a stand-up man.
Yeah.
They be hating on the squads, but they really a fan. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go.